It's that time again. All of you, my YouTube sub faithful, know about this screen. But to those of you who are new to the channel, first and foremost, welcome. I hope you stick around for a while because I plan to entertain you for a while. It is h3llg3ar, and this wonderful little drop is when I do my progress reports. It has been suggested that I get a different drop. That'll be something to put into the works. But enough about that. This progress report is late, but due to events happening, it'd be like that sometimes. So, let's talk about, most importantly, what's going on with the channel. That's the reason why I have these progress reports. And again, to all of you who are new, I like to do these progress reports seasonally. So you don't see these progress reports all the time. So, slowly but surely, I'm starting to get back into the groove of posting content for all of you to enjoy. And with the craziness and madness of the world, you know, it's going to be a hand push here. Because, you know, gotta do something while we're stuck inside playing video games all day long, right, folks? Because not many folks are working right now because of social distancing and that jazz. So, we're stuck inside playing video games and not getting a fever and aches and coughs and being super duper tired and apparently watching our tears, because tears are contaminants for coronavirus for some odd reason. Can't even cry anymore without getting somebody infected. Yeah, like COVID-19 humor is not there. So, what has happened throughout the winter into this spring? Well, first and foremost, we said goodbye to another playlist on the channel, and that is Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. With Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, in my opinion, coming to a standstill, if not slowing down, due to everybody and their mama playing New Horizons on the Switch, things are, well, villager-wise, looking pretty good. Now, as I've said myself, I will not be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. So to everyone who is starting their New Horizons now in April, you're going to be SOL. To everyone who's had the game since March 20th, they just recently released an update for April 1st. And this is for the Easter update. And the Easter update lets you participate in the Easter event. But this Easter event update also patches the infinite money glitch. So, my advice to you is stack your bells before updating. Cherry Vanilla Coke is pretty good. Alright, so, other things that are on the channel, as you've probably seen, I played 4 new games. One of them was just like a one-off that I may come back to every now and again, and that's Demon Pit. I wanted to try out Demon Pit. It was one of those cheapo games, and it reminds me so much of, well, Doom, only in arena style. And I know a lot of people are, riding that Doom bus real high when they're not riding the Animal Crossing bus. And between memes of Isabelle rocking the Slayer outfit, it's like, yeah, let's see everybody's favorite Shih Tzu rocking the big fucking gun. Let me see that. Somebody draw a picture of Isabelle with the BFG. Yeah, BFG is Doom, not Wolfenstein. That's Doom, because they have plasma rifles in Doom. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to get Doom Eternal on my consoles, and even if I did, that'll be something I play in my time, not really for the channel. There are a lot of people playing Doom Eternal, so odds are you guys aren't watching it on my channel. That's just something I learned from Smash Brothers. Another game that I most recently had a quickie little shot with is Super Crush KO by Vertex Pop. And to those of you who haven't known this, Vertex Pop is the same people who did a game that I did a playthrough of on my channel called Graceful Explosion Machine. Very fun game. I suggest you check out the Graceful Explosion Machine playlist in the YouTube playlist section on the channel. I have hopes to play more of that for you guys, because I had quite the amount of fun there. I could just sit there quietly, let my thumbs do the work and the talking. Oh man, that was some fun stuff right there. So let's talk about the other two games that I've played that I have playlists for on the channel. The first of them being Earth Knight. And I saw Earth Knight from last year's Nindy Showcase, and I was like, yes, I definitely want to play this. And I've put up a couple episodes of that. Very beautiful game. And I hope to do more episodes for that as things go on. And just so everyone knows, it is a runner game, so I'll be looking forward to doing more running in Earth Knight. The other one, which there are a good number of episodes right now, sip my cherry vanilla Coke here because I'm running course. Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan. I've been feeling like I've just been dehydrated for these past couple of days. Maybe it's because of, you know, not being able to hydrate my body with tears and stuff. And all the damn stores are out of bottles of water. But Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan, very fun Metroidvania-esque collector. I'm enjoying this game rather much. Collector Vision, kudos for that one. Also, kudos to Cleaversoft for Earth Knight. I plan to enjoy more of Earth Knight, and I do have more planned enjoyment for Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan. I just have to work on not dying so much, because that game is beating me up. But it's a good getting beat up by the video games, because you're not learning how to play the game if you're not getting beat up. Obviously the difficulty's up there, and you know what? I'm glad it has its difficulty, because nobody wants to beat an easy game. So, let's talk about game series updates. Throughout the time, I've been doing a couple of update videos on all the various series, and I want to touch a little bit on these and give you guys a little bit of a, you know, keeping you on the up and up and in the know with what's going on. There are still a couple more games on the channel that I've been playing that I still have to post upload videos to, and I plan to do that in the coming days. I think there's like 2 more games that I haven't posted update videos to, so I'll be planning to do that. Now, as far as the other games that I have posted updates to, let's talk about these next. The one thing I will talk about right now is Mario Kart Tour. That has been me away from it too long, and I've been posting episodes of Mario Kart Tour just to let everybody know I'm 1, still playing, 2, still enjoying myself, and 3, giving you guys wonderful episodes of Mario Kart Tour to help deal with COVID-19. I do enjoy playing Mario Kart Tour. It's Mario Kart, and somebody did an April Fool's joke of Mario Kart Ultimate. Come on, they're not gonna call the next Mario Kart Ultimate. That's just not happening. And that's a wonderful April Fool's joke. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. There will be no Mario Kart Ultimate. I want to use Mario Kart Tour and Sydney Hunter as slow ease back games to get into uploading for the channel due to everything that's been going on. You know, get a little bit of my energy back for all of you guys, but not be completely overblown out with what's going on channel wise with games and whatnot. You know, ease back into it slow. And while I have the means to do so, I can put up some more content revolving these series. Unlike Duel Monsters. Let me talk about Yu-Gi-Oh content for a couple of minutes while I have this topic up. As you guys know, Duel Overload recently dropped earlier, well, at the middle of last month in March. And from what some of the YouTubers are doing now, they're cracking open their cases of Secret Slayers. This is the new deck building pack with the Eldritch archetype, that new zombie one, the Adamantia, or as it's called now, Adamancipator rock archetype with the synchros, and the new snowy plant archetype called Rika, R-I-K-K-A. They were Snowflower, but apparently it's called Rika. And just like Duel textbook Duel Monsters fashions, there's short prints up the wazoo. But here's the problem. Thanks to ordinances of stay at home, and most importantly and most regrettably, distributors not shipping product because of Corona, I was supposed to have some updated videos talking about and opening up some Duel Overload for you guys. But distribution and shipments for where I go to get this stuff, they're still on lockdown. From what Corey's Cards and Games said on their Facebook pages, they plan to open up this April because they had to close for forced ordinances. And everywhere else where they would normally sell Duel Monster stuff, cannot find it anywhere. So Duel Overload unboxings, possible Secret Slayer pack openings, if not unboxings. This stuff is at a standstill. And I know there are very, I think Simo said it best. Certain areas of the world are not able to purchase this product. And from what Mega Capital G said, that they're actually doing sanctioned dueling tournaments on Dueling Book, which somebody needs to do that with YGO Pro. Also on the note of Duel Monsters, it is April 1st, aka April Fool's Day, aka Master Rule Ed Day. So, to all my duelists out there, Synchro Summoning, Exceed Summoning, and Fusion Summoning goes to the main monster zones. You're not forcibly limited to the extra monster zones unless you have Pendulum Summoning from the extra deck or Link Summoning. Link monsters and Pendulum monsters summoned from the extra deck are still restricted to the extra monster zone. And yeah, I'm actually going through one of my decks, so hopefully I can get another profile for you guys out there and do some profiles on some other decks. But Duel Monsters content, Yu-Gi-Oh content is slow coming, and distributors are going to be like that for a while. So when I get it for you guys, know that there will be more dueling content ready on the channel for your enjoying pleasure. Alright, now let's talk about games that I am currently playing that I've posted content on. First and foremost, we'll talk about Snoopy's Town Tale. Yesterday was Tuesday and there was no Snoopy's Town Tale episode. I apologize for that. Now, apparently Snoopy's Town Tale, and for another content game that I played, Smurf's Village, Both of these games have had server issues where they've had to adjust things. On the case of Snoopy's Town Tale, there was an impromptu maintenance that they had to go through, which took a couple of days off the clock. But the development team has compensated for that, for making the St. Paddy's Day event a bit longer. It doesn't look like I'm going to complete the St. Patrick's Day event this year. I didn't complete it last year, unfortunately. But at least this one is a lot more fun. I'm not sure if they're going to roll directly into the Easter event on Snoopy's Town Tale right after the final day of St. Paddy's Day or not. I'll just have to wait and see. And even if they do, I'll be sure to post an episode about the Easter one. And to those of you who see my Snoopy's Town Tale playthrough, you guys already know Easter is like my least favorite event of that game. Smurfs Village is concerned, they did have a couple of things going on with their servers. They dropped this off. And to those of you who are playing Smurfs Village, in addition to the maintenance issue that they had, their social media pages have announced a contest. And that contest is simple. They want Smurfs Village players to take a screenshot showing off their village's Easter decor. I think something about a parade or something. You can always check out the Smurfs Village forum and their social media Facebook group. But they're giving out a lot of Stardust for the winners. So be on your toes for that one if you're playing Smurfs Village. The Smurfs themselves, if you've been paying attention, have been putting up some very nice posts on their social media. One of them is they've joined the fight for gender equality. And in Brussels, Belgium, and I think I've mentioned this before, they had a Smurfette exhibit where they talk about the Smurfette principle. I'm still gathering up some information about this very Atomium Smurfette deal, and I hope to drop that video shortly for you guys. I want to get a bit more stuff for everyone because that's going to be a discussion that I want to make for all of you and my Smurfy fans. Smurfs Bubble Story. Yeah. I'm going to be real with you. Gargamel's Tower has a really weird bug going on. I've completed Gargamel's Tower numerous amounts of times, and you're supposed to be awarded a Smurf in doing that. But these past couple of times where I have cleared it, I haven't been getting the Smurf back. Now, I addressed this problem with the Smurfs Bubble Story customer support. And they're like, okay, you didn't get it this time, we'll award you with this Smurf. I'm not going to tell you who this Smurf is. And I'm like, okay. I told them, due to this, while you guys fix this up, I'm just going to not play the tower for a while. But they got back to me and said, well, don't do that. Keep playing the tower, but let us know if you still have this issue. So, over the weekend, because I believe around Saturday they like to do Gargamel's Tower, I completed the tower and did not get the gift. And I made sure to leave this not only on Twitter, but their other social media page, and contacted customer support about this issue. So they're looking into it still. So to the Smurfs Bubble Story development team and customer support team, thank you for continuing to look into this matter. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you guys. That game has updated too, and I recently had the update installed. So, I'm going to go for the update installation, attempt the tower again when it rolls back around, and see what happens. Alrighty, speaking of updates to the game, Dr. Mario World. I'm supposed to be putting up an episode for you guys because I said I would. However, I'm holding back on that. The Dr. Mario World Twitter page just announced that they are going to be updating the game. And on April 2nd, there's going to be a new zone and Dr. Nabbit will be joining the crew. So I'm going to wait for that event to post first, that update to come in, and then give you some more episodes. As far as my play has been concerned, I haven't gone any more progress on the map. I've just been playing versus mode, and I've jumped up the tiers now. I believe it's the tier where you need 2100 points. I'm finally in that tier, and it's been a fight getting into that tier, from the 1800 tier to the 2100 tier. Whew, so many Dr. Bowsers, man. So many Dr. Bowsers. So sometime tonight on April 1st, they're going to be doing maintenance mode for Dr. Mario World. So if you didn't get the free play event, I showcased that, where it's once a day you can play bust viruses to get coins and doctor's chips. Might want to get on that before they enter maintenance mode, to add the new character and Dr. Nabbit and whatever assistant they may be adding. I have to check the Dr. Mario World social media page on the new assistant. Next up, Pandaclip the Black Thief. As I mentioned before, they haven't really created a new level for Pandaclip the Black Thief, and they recently dropped an announcement. Apparently the writer that they had left, and they're still in the process of writing the next chapter. Also, Pandaclip the Black Thief is hiring not only a writer, but another artist. So check out their Facebook page. I found this out cramming through the Discord server. Check them out. They are hiring for those two jobs. Also, Horizon Chase Turbo is hiring. Check out their Twitter page. It's Horizon_Chase. They're hiring for someone, for a position as well. And they recently dropped the playground, which I showed off. It's called Old But Gold 2. That is going to be some very nice stuff there. Smurf's Epic Run has been going pretty well. I've been doing daily challenges. I will be posting an episode of that in due time, but I want to get the last of the updates out. Skychamp has been pretty well also. I have to show off Dragonfly to you guys, and I managed to summon one more Okemon and have enough I have enough money to summon Fiery Tails, which, if you guys have seen that playthrough, the tutorial stage has you on a Fiery Tails that's loaned by your sensei. But I finally have enough money to summon Fiery Tails, but I have to get the rest of its soul stones. So I'll be summoning Fiery Tails hopefully soon, and next episode I'm going to show off Dragonfly for you guys. I think there's some other Okemon, grass. I can't say grass. I'm so used to grass because it's Pokemon. It's wood element. Wood Okemon, which Dragonfly is wood type. Remember, it's fire, water, and wood for the types in Skychamp. Planning on showing off some more of those guys too. Maybe Chameleon if I can get that as well. Let's see. Anything else I want to talk about? Game-wise. No, that's pretty much it. Let me see. Talked about that. 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 Oh yeah. Here we go. I've been looking at a shop for merchandise, and I found one. It's not going to be one that all the other YouTubers are normally using, but it is one that I plan on putting up content for you guys. And once there is merch up, you'll know it. It'll be in the links in the description below the videos. I'll even do a video talking about the shop. But I found it out. And one of the things that I want to do for my shop... Oh, I didn't talk about that game. Alright, I'll talk about that game after I'm done with the shop. One of the things I want to do with the shop is I want to have the merchandise revolving around the games that I do play. You know, merchandise with Mario Kart Tour. You know, merchandise with Smurfs and stuff, because I do play 3 different Smurf games on the channel. You know, and then just basic Hell Gear merchandise. I want to put my merchandise around that, and someone suggested that I do a merchandise with all of the girls from Snoopy's Town Tale. Apparently, I posted up a picture where I jerry-rigged together a good amount of the girls at that time, and they're like, you should put this on merchandise. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do just that. So some Snoopy's Town Tale merchandise is something that has been requested. Hopefully you guys will get that when it's up. Alright, the last order of business channel wise is Merge Dragons. I haven't mentioned this game. Still working out my camp, still sending daily gifts to people, still getting inboxes full of all of my friends. They're dropping their Easter event soon. Hopefully, if I can get things together, I can do the Easter event stuff. I can't promise I'll be able to do it in time, but I will try. And hopefully make some more progress on the Easter stuff as well for Merge Dragons, as well as merch for Merge Dragons. But that's all for this progress report for the spring on Channel Hell Gear. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions on merch, comment section below is your friend. I'm always reading your comments. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time.